Wealth inequality in this country is a huge problem. The combined wealth of the top 1% is over $52 trillion. That's enough to buy every single home in the United States and still have trillions left over. Meanwhile, 50% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, wondering if they're going to have enough money that month to pay for their rent, food, or medicine. Tesla shareholders just approved a $1 trillion compensation package for Elon Musk, a man who's worth over $400 billion already. Year after year, we're told that tax breaks for the rich are going to trickle down and benefit us, but they never do. And yet our elected officials let this system continue because they're bought and paid for by the same corporations and billionaires who are writing checks to their campaign and rigging the system in their favor. But we can change that. We can rewrite the rules and have an economy that works for every American, not just the wealthy. Here's how. We're going to start by raising income taxes on people who make over $1 million by 2%. And for each additional 1.5 million, we're going to raise it an additional 2%, up to a top federal tax rate of 60%. For context, back when the middle class was the strongest, we taxed the wealthy at 90% of their income. We have to get back to that and invest heavily so we can have a strong middle class. A 10% annual tax on wealth over $1 billion, a 25% wealth tax on wealth over $100 billion, and a 35% wealth tax on wealth over $500 billion. So the ultra rich can finally contribute their fair share to the country that made them so rich. Even after these increased taxes, billionaires would still be billionaires. No one's losing their private jet. We're just asking them to pay their fair share. We're going to cut taxes for those earning under $250,000 and for families who are making under $400,000. We're going to expand the child tax credit and the earned income tax credit so middle-class families can finally breathe again. We're going to raise the corporate rate from 21% to 25%. We're going to end loopholes for private jets, executive bonuses, and luxury write-offs. And we're going to ban corporate welfare to companies that refuse to pay their employees a living wage. If your workers are on food stamps, taxpayers are no longer subsidizing your profits. With these reforms, we could raise over $1 trillion per year in new revenue. This is money that can be used to rebuild our communities, invest in schools, housing, childcare, clean energy, high-speed rail. The possibilities are endless. And I know some of you will scream socialism, but let me ask you a question. If someone is still worth $90 billion, does that sound like socialism to you? No, getting billionaires and corporations to pay their fair share isn't socialism, it's the bare minimum. To learn more, visit mattconroyforcongress.com and don't forget to vote for me on March 17th.